Hello and welcome back. I am your host Mecha, and now we're doing our next episode of Lol What, where basically I compile all the topics that I want to talk about, obviously that came out from the past week or so that way we can probably have a discussion about it. And if you please don't you mind, please do hit the subscribe button, hit the thumbs up if you dislike it. If you dislike it, that's absolutely fine. If you got the extender up top, and hit the notification bell as well, because it does actually help me, and of course comments actually do help me in the algorithm. So let's get on with the very first topic. This topic has been brewing around for the past 2 weeks, and I didn't discuss it last week because I thought, let's see when anything further develops, as it were. This is obviously about the last time I talked about it. God, the more shit she gets into. Of course, it's Pokimane again. Obviously, there was another streamer who recently got partnered not long ago called Gideon. And I am pronouncing it properly, unless people correct me down below. Which apparently is a G rather than a J, so Gideon. Of course, he did his first partner stream not that long ago, and he decided to basically go over to Pokimane stream just to do a little fun little raid, saying the words L plus ratio. While that is actually technically considered harassment on Twitch's platform, and he does acknowledge that, he did receive a 2-week ban. Sadly for Pokimane, it wasn't enough.
Does this kind of stuff make you want to switch platforms since Twitch supports and partners misogynistic and hateful people? I'm actually in a really lucky position, which is why I try to be so considerate of like other female streamers. I'm really lucky because I've already built communities on separate platforms. So yes, of course, it does make me think twice about like, how do I want to divvy up my time between these platforms? What do I enjoy more? Obviously, I'm not going to enjoy getting waves of hate like this.
And due to those comments, his ban came from 2 weeks to permanent. Which is absolutely ridiculous. And I thought the 2-week ban was justified. Even Tipster thought the 2-week ban was justified enough. Then a fan of Gideon's drug ninja into this.
So if Twitch sees...
So this is the night, the evening when I was getting hate rated, and Dijon was also sending his viewers to Ninja Stream.
Is that... Yeah, that might be enough.
Help me, Step Ninja.
Help me, Step Ninja. Guys, there's literally... I promise you guys, there's literally nothing I can do. There's negative things I can do. I could send a text message to my representative and be like, from Gideon says he's sorry.
And legit, at this point, I'm like, oh, maybe he's joking. Like, maybe it's just a meme. Like, it doesn't mean he's actually going to do it. I am trying to give full fucking benefit of the doubt at this point.
All right, I'll do it.
Did Charlie log off?
Oh, fuck, what's her name?
Holy shit, did your chat?
I won't say her name, but I know her name.
Yeah, because he's got 14,000 viewers. We're not in sub mode, and he sent his entire chat to fucking asking for help, so he doesn't get paid for Pokimane. All right,
I have to learn the Twitch environment better.
It's a meme, dude.
Yeah. Sorry. It's something, that's for sure. Did someone say what someone say?
Hold up.
Now Slim's stunned. He's sleeping the groundskeeper.
He's a legend, bro. All right. I sent the text.
Oh. for key.
I can't. I don't promise a goddamn thing. Because at the end of the day, what happened.
What happened.
To be honest, he shouldn't have got involved at all. In retrospect, and the fact that he was going to talk with his Twitch representative to soften the blow of the ban. Obviously, by the way that his tone was, it seemed to be more of a joking manner. Apparently, according to Pokimane, it didn't seem that way, etc. And let's just say and also the fact that he called, in general, people bitches. Which again, can be taken out of context. So, to be honest, in that regard, it was a poor choice of wording for Ninja to say that, Tyler Evans. And of course, his wife, Jessica, who is his manager, she had back and forth between Pokimane.
Messaging me as Ninja's manager to let me know the facts. She says that she doesn't agree with any hate being sent to anyone, and neither does Ninja. And neither her nor Ninja are reaching out to apologize because he did nothing wrong. She reiterates that Ninja never said that he would get him a lesser ban and never reached out to anyone at Twitch. And then she says to me, this shit hit, bro. It's unfortunate that the exact thing I speak about hating, other people making assumptions off of me, is what I'm doing to Ninja right now. At this point, I'm legitimately baffled, like jaw on the fucking ground, bro. Because I saw the clips that night. They may be deleted now, but I saw them that night. I was asking my friends, like, did you guys see this? And I'm like, yeah, we saw it. I saw numerous people commenting that these things happen.
To a point where basically she became quite unhinged and threatened to sue Pokimane for defamation of character against Ninja, which, again, way too far in that regard. I'm going to look at the list of stuff that Pokimane places on Gideon as harassment, and I'm going to debunk it bit by bit. So this will technically be the most interesting part to watch. Gideon tweeted him many hateful things and made videos about me before the hate raid. One tweet, and these are the videos apparently in question that are apparently completely unrelated. And I even typed in the word Pokimane, and I think more likely it's because of the tag. That's it. That's not hateful. So, one to Gideon. Spamming El Patricio. Again, that is part of the hate raid thing, and again, it is against Twitch's terms of service. But the fact that apparently saying that part matters the least. Well, it seemed to have gotten your nerves during your stream, so contradiction much. Put yourself on follow mode, and then he tells them to follow you, so then they can spam later. Well, yes, that is technically true. He did actually say that. But in full honesty, you shouldn't put yourself in sub mode. Therefore, it would have been a lot more harder. But that's just my opinion. Put up people's profiles, calling them snitches. Well, yes, he did say that. But the other part of them telling them to kill themselves and all that jazz, that did not happen whatsoever. He would more likely not condone that shit. If you're in Pokimane's chat and you have a, well, male genitalia, she ain't gonna screw you. And the fact that she said that most of my chat are girls and minors. Do you have statistics to prove that shit? Like on YouTube? Because I'm pretty sure Twitch does not have those kinds of stats. Prove me wrong, but I would actually like to see those statistics. Thank you very much, Pokimane. So, right now, that's currently hearsay. Just the sheer fact of what you just said is complete hearsay. Well, yes, he did do that, and that is considered hateful in that regard. Therefore, he did take the brunt of breaking TOS in that. Well, he did make sexual comments, I can guarantee that, but they certainly were not misogynistic. That is a degradation of women. So you're using the wrong connotation. You've been using the wrong connotation this entire time. So told these people to keep spamming if he gets banned off Twitch. I don't think that's the case, especially now. I don't think that's the case. But he did learn his lesson afterwards. So that one is false. This is false. This is complete hearsay. I don't think he's been banned off of multiple accounts. So this is complete hearsay. If you can provide proof, please do. If you can't, then again, it's hearsay and must be dismissed. I'm sorry, but that is the case. I don't think Aiden Ross got involved at all. I think he did tweet at you, but more of a concern matter. Again, I do not know what's happening in the DMs, other than the DMs between Ninja and, of course, Jessica Blevins. That's it. That's all I know. Gifted Ninja 100 subs for the ban. I don't think Gideon was in the chat when Ninja was being talked about his ban. So I don't know. I really don't know at this point. This irked me. Changing his profile pic to a picture of you with no makeup. How thin-skinned are you? Seriously, Pokimane, you're right. You've been on the platform for nearly 10 years. And you consider that harassment?
Bruh.
You're beautiful without makeup. Jesus fucking Christ. Seriously. Grow a fucking spine. So, in the end, most of the shit that Pokimane has listed there is all complete and utter nonsense. It's absolute garbage. And most of it is probably not considered harassment. And most of it is also considered hearsay unless proof has been shown. But I highly doubt she's going to show that. And again, I'm really interested in those statistics. YouTube shows statistics of country and age based on your analytics. I don't think Twitch does that as far as I can recall. So that would be something interesting that I would actually like to know from my front. But again, I'm pretty much so small, apparently I'm probably a micron according to Pokimane. But hey, if she does or she want to contact me, fair game, I'll happily like to have a chat with her. But chances of that happening are pretty much like a black hole trying to absorb the sun. But she will be talked about later. Moving on. Now we're moving on to our next topic, which fun enough will actually involve Pokimane at some point. This actually involves an individual and another Twitch streamer known as BxBullet. BxBullet is currently being harassed by another person known as Rain Plasma, who pretty much is trying to get her banned over a potential accident. Mind you, people have actually tried to also do that to me to try and get me banned for some requests I had on my stream not long ago, and them using the N-word, the tracks using the N-word. And luckily they've stopped since, and of course I reported them very quickly for targeted harassment. So I did my job in that regard. But thing is, this is a lot worse. What happened in BxBullet's stream is her 3-year-old daughter came in and was not wearing clothes on the top half. And she immediately ended the stream and took her kid out. Rain Plasma, obviously, managed to grab a clip of that. So technically now it's considered a cheese pizza. And is trying to get BxBullet banned for it. And here is his confession.
The thing,
This
what the things that you've said to children and taking the screenshot and using it to blackmail, that's nothing.
using to blackmail. What do you mean?
You stated on your stream last Friday that you were desperate to blackmail BX. Those words came out of your mouth, and then that is why you used the picture. And you justified that it wasn't about pedophilia, it wasn't about like trying to obtain child pornography, that it was being used as blackmail. So I'm giving you the benefit of the doubt and asking you in the context of how you said that, why is that appropriate? And how is that? Go ahead.
So it's not that particular incident, maybe not appropriate, but that was the only thing we were trying to do was get her banned. It could have been anything else. A fucking gun could have went on in the background or whatever, or a bomb could have exploded in the background or something. It could have been TOS. That we would have did the same thing. We would have clipped it and reported it. It just so happened that happened. That person took the clip and we reported it.
So you're saying that you were willing to go to any lengths, no matter how depraved it was, to get back at this person?
Yes.
Do you find that disgusting about yourself? Because I think the rest of us do. I think everybody finds that disgusting.
It's retaliation.
It's disgusting.
It's probably disgusting. It's retaliation.
Why can't you just say it is? You said probably. Why can't you just admit that doing that was a disgusting thing to do?
It's a terrible thing to do, and it was retaliation for all the other shit that she's done for me.
But she had never gone to that level. Are you like totally morally bankrupt, or do you like have like a moral compass where like, you know, pedophilia is like down here, or like using a naked image of a minor's down here, and then like scalping right is back up here?
It's the worst possible thing for me, which is why I'm so offended by it. Yes.
Thank you for admitting that. I appreciate that.
Yeah. A completely disgusting individual, wouldn't you say? But, fair enough. This kind of cheese pizza would actually be considered revenge cheese pizza. In that regard, the fact that he was actually exposed by BxBullet some time ago for his esports group, which is pretty much a internet pedo ring, as it were. If you guys actually would like to go there, so here's a thumbnail of Upper Echelon Gamers video on about the worst esports group, and that will be linked down below. Also, down below will technically be the Gideon situation through Tipster, because obviously he has most of the information there. The fact apparently that BxBullet is currently being harassed, that apparently she's even calling out, and actually I do mean it, she's calling out Pokimane to basically put your money where your mouth is. Which basically means if you care so much about the harassment on Twitch, how about getting rid of this fuck up? Which is completely in all sense of the right. And if basically it would actually redeem Pokimane in that way to get rid of pretty much a pedophile of Twitch that is trying to get someone who basically managed to expose an entire ring of fraud and scams and pedophilia completely out of the internet. So, really, Pokimane, again, put your money where your mouth is. That's all I'm gonna say about him. Again, I'm on BxBullet's side for this, because this is not exactly tolerated. In fact, I suffered almost a similar harassment years ago, but of course, now that's all stopped. But no. Hopefully, it should all have a good outcome in the end. Moving on to our next topic. I mean, of course, someone that I don't highly value anymore. The fact that he's basically fallen from grace and decided to basically bend the knee in such a schlong of the woke justice media, being, of course, Ethan fucking Klein. Yeah, I thought I might talk about him for once, considering that's the first time I've actually talked about him on the channel. Of course, many people know him for his content nuke on Keemstar, which didn't do much and also opened up a Pandora's box sometime during the year, and the fact that Keem lost sponsors, Ethan lost sponsors in custom of that, and now apparently he is attacking Nicholas DeOrio for being overweight. And now Nick DeOrio is in his 20s, and he also said apparently that Nick never shows his face. He does. Tell me you don't watch his videos by telling me you don't watch his videos. Even I watched them. Like, I watched his latest one of the Creepshow Art situation, which definitely needs to be let out. But Ethan, you're not exactly fit yourself, and you keep jabbing at like Joe Rogan for his health. Meanwhile, yours is degrading, and the fact that apparently you can't even feel your junk anymore. So you can't really talk. And in addition, his whole entire chat was bashing him for basically shaming Nick DeOrio's weight. Which, in that regard, if you want to be that size, you want to be that size. I'm a twig. But hey. H3H3 was in the wrong, and he's never gonna fucking admit that. Not at all. I mean, I'm pretty sure he's on his second community highlight strike now. So it won't be long until he's pretty much booted off the platform. It's not a matter of if, only when. Now for something completely and utterly left field, Microsoft. Phil Spencer, obviously the people of Xbox, Bill Gates, etc., are planning to buy Activision Blizzard for $67.8 million. Meaning Microsoft will now own Overwatch, Call of Duty, and any other international IPs, StarCraft, Heroes of the Storm. They will largely own, I would say, a heavy majority of the actual franchise Activision holds, and some of the ones that have been vaulted to the Xbox platform. And of course to Windows, so which is all well and good. But of course, since Activision is still going through the fucking lawsuit, it's gonna be quite interesting. And of course, the head of Activision is planning to leave. Thank fucking God! As soon as this deal's gone through, which I'm hoping it fucking does. Obviously, knowing Phil Spencer, he wants the nostalgia games to come back, which is absolutely fine. Fucking do that shit. Bring some of the nostalgia shit back and make it better than ever. Because that's probably the best way we can actually get the old shit revived again to bring Activision back to the platform the way it was. And don't release the Call of Duty for another few years. That's all I'm gonna say on the matter. And Overwatch 2 probably delayed out a couple more years. Make that polished. But, and also they will own World of Warcraft. That's gonna be interesting. Now, time for probably the best highlight that I could probably even diagnose this. Because, to be honest, this was absolutely fucking funny. Tifa Lockhart is now a member of Italy's parliament. If people want to know why, it's because apparently there was a Zoom call for a meeting which did not have a password, so someone went into the Zoom call and started screen sharing 3D hentai of Tifa Lockhart getting railroaded. I wish I came back. Frankly, I'm not. This actually made headline news, and I find it to be absolutely fucking hilarious. Why did this have to happen in this day and age? What time am I in? Do I even exist at this point? This is such degeneracy, and I'm all here for it. I'm all here for it. This is the kind of thing that we need to see every single day. That even politicians are that stupid. And Tifa is still trending on Twitter days after this broke out, and it's absolutely funny. It's funny to me. It's funny to everyone involved. I was notified of this by my friend Daphne. Again, this is absolutely fucking funny. I'm not gonna show the clip because I don't want to get banned off of YouTube. I don't want to have a community guideline straight, so I'm playing the same. Oh, trust me, there'll be articles down below. I just find this speaking completely and utterly funny to a point that I just can't believe this is the timeline that we're in. Multiverse theory, so many things could have happened, etc. Yeah. This is the timeline that we're in. But anyway, that's all I've got for this. What? This is gonna be a fun ride. If you like the video, if you like it, if you dislike it, if you dislike it, that's absolutely fine. Comment down below to actually fill the algorithm to actually bring this video up. And of course, there will be a playlist full, of course, for the rest of the Lord What's in case you missed those. Please do subscribe to the channel. There'll be a link tree down below towards my Patreon. Now, the memberships have now officially gone live. Finally, after all this time, I thought I did everything correct, but probably I didn't. But anyway, memberships are down. There will be a live stream tonight. If you are not already there, or if you are there, hello. Obviously, I will be streaming Warframe. There's some Synthwave, and of course, the stream before would be, of course, Fortnite, where I'm playing as Vibe. But anyway, that's it. That's all I've got. This is Mecha. Tuning out for now. Laters.